Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to be looking into whatever messages want to come out for you, Gemini. I wasn't even going to film, honestly, but I filmed the Taurus and Libra reading, and I just kept thinking, like, film one for Gemini, and I heard the less you reach out to them, the more they want you to reach out. I don't know. I'm just gonna like see what comes up here. Like the less that you give them attention, the more they want this. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Let's see. Where? Okay, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Oh, oh. The King of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Love, Gemini. I mean, what is going on with that tower? Are you kidding me? The Knight of Wands, the Devil. What is going on, Gemini? Why does it feel so chaotic? I don't know. Some of you might have multiple partners. You might be you might be going around, or you could be dealing with someone that is going around, and things just it fell down. Okay, the tower has crumbled. I don't know what happened. Things could have ended with this person. Lies were exposed, or things just weren't working out. Someone was kicked out of a home. Maybe someone moved out. It feels very messy. Okay, and I mean, there are emotions here with the King of Cups underneath the deck. I mean, that's why this all happened. That's why you guys couldn't let go. But the ego play, I don't know, that Devil card coming out. Let's see, what is this Devil card about for Gemini? Why do I feel like my evil twin did it? Like, why are you saying your evil twin did it? I don't know what you're doing, Gemini. Oh, okay, the Empress and the High Priestess. That's interesting. Why does that feels like the good twin, the evil twin? It's like, okay, you already knew. You had a gut feeling about this connection. And I think that's what caused you kind of playing around with this connection. And I don't want to blame you. I'm not here to saying anything. But it feels like maybe you were trying to withhold some information and try to get things in your favor, in your way. And that's what kind of like the evil twin did. But with the Empress, like, you know your worth. You know you deserve a lot. But like, it goes back onto like, oh, what is going on? I mean, I need to really get clear on this message, Gemini. It feels like okay, yeah, it feels like you're moving on from a connection that caused a lot of, chaos. I can't even get this. But it feels like you might be struggling to let go because of, you actually developed feelings for this person. You felt like things could have gone a certain way. But deep down, you knew that things just, I don't know if things weren't going to work out in this situation, or you just kept trying with someone that, you know, knew had these traits. But it's like you had a play, like you had a part in whatever took place, and then you're like, oh, my evil twin did that. Like, I don't know. This is very interesting, Gemini. I mean, and like some of you are like, no, I didn't like do anything to this person. Like, I don't know. That could even be like trying to, you know, play those like, oh, I'm not going to respond because I want him to get jealous. You know, that could even be something that goes into the cycle of like not being upfront about the true intentions here. I mean, I feel like there's someone here that knows how to put it down in the bedroom. But even if that was what was holding it together, like, it could have started up fast, passionate, but it ended the same way, or it's coming to that end in the same way. And you already kind of had a gut feeling about this. Yeah, there's definitely a connection here. And like, I don't know. I don't know if you found out this person was lying, or they found out you were lying, or some traits were exposed of this person, or some traits were exposed of you. It just doesn't feel like it was healthy for either parties, and you knew better than to get involved. And you can't blame your evil twin, Gemini. And guys, if I'm talking too slow, feel free to playback speed. Go into settings and increase the playback speed. I sometimes listen to tarot readings like at 2 times speed. Just, you know, it could take a while to get messages and like put it together. But I feel like I'm making way here. So let's see what is coming into the future for Gemini. Okay, I'll take this. So we have the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. And like that message that I said, like, oh, the less you respond, the more they want to, or the less energy you give into this, the more that they want this connection. And that's pretty clear with the Page of Wands. Like, I think you're starting to accept that you have to move on, move forward. And I feel like you're going to start exploring different connections, meeting new friends, putting yourself out there. And that's going to get this person curious about you. It's like, what happened to Gemini? Where did Gemini go? What's next with Gemini? And it feels like you're looking at life this way, where you're like, okay, what's next for me? What's next in life? Like, fine, I'll accept that this didn't work out. What's next? I'm ready. And I feel like this person, you know, it's gonna really interest them. And I feel like they're gonna try to test the waters with you eventually. I'm not saying like right away. I just feel like this person, within the next 2 months, possibly to 7 months, I'm not gonna put like a time frame on it. That's just like a suggestion. I don't know. That's a time frame, but it might not fit with anyone. I'm just like reading the cards, what that means. And Temperance is all about patience. So, and it shows 2 cups again. So I don't know, maybe May through July is significant. February to July is significant. And this person is just gonna want to come towards you. The more that you direct your energy onto your own path, into yourself, this person's going to want to reach out to you, and kind of like want to test the waters again. Hey, can we, you know, maybe work things out again? Can we see where things go? Do you want to give it another chance? And it's like, I feel like you're gonna both be able to show up as better versions of yourself, or better versions. Let me clarify this Page of Wands. Okay, we'll take it. Page of Pentacles, Strength. Yeah, and this is you kind of moving forward towards your own goals, picking yourself up, being strong, focusing on your confidence, focusing on your work, focusing on your finances, career, putting yourself out there, focusing on your confidence, working out again, eating healthier, going back to school. It really does feel like a redirecting of your energy, like a reroute onto Gemini. And then let's clarify this Two of Cups. What is this about for the future for Gemini? Okay, and I think you're going to be able to show up as a better version of yourself because you have standards, like better standards that you meet, that you have, that you make yourself meet, but also like standards that you hold others accountable to, putting up boundaries for yourself and respecting the boundaries of others. And there's this aspect of this is going to attract people to you. And I said it previously, the Seven of Wands feels like you've set your boundaries and now the universe wants to test these boundaries. Where have you done the work on yourself? Are you going to move on from that toxic cycle that you've been in? Are you ready for the next step? Where you kind of have to be so firm in your beliefs, in your values, in what you want out of life, in your standards and boundaries, basically. And that's going to allow you to move forward. So it's like, yeah, this person might be coming back, but you need to make sure that they're meeting your boundaries and don't accept anything less. It's like you really have to test them. And it's kind of like you have to test this person to see, like, are they checking off all your boxes? Are they meeting the standards and boundaries that you have for yourself? Because if not, you have to be willing to accept that accept that the universe is going to send you what you want, but you need to be sure of that yourself. Does that make sense? Like, or else you're just going to repeat a lesson that you don't want to repeat, especially with past people that hold resentment. So you just have to be really sure in what you're looking for in a partner, so you can align yourself to this future for yourself, Gemini. Don't be willing to accept anything less than, because if you do, it's kind of like, is it going to be a growth or learning experience? Like, you're going to be the one accountable to, like, what I'm letting in and what I'm allowing for myself. If you allow the bare minimum again, it's like you're going to have to go through that cycle again. And that might not be with the same person. You might think, okay, that person, I blocked them, it's over with them, I'm going to move on. And then you find yourself in the same cycle of, oh, this person's acting like my previous person, and it's because I still have those limiting beliefs and I'm accepting whatever kind of standard or boundary, and I'm not holding myself accountable to my boundaries and to my standards. So I think that's really important, Gemini, to hold yourself accountable and hold yourself to those boundaries, and making sure that the people that you let in are in alignment with you, and you have to use your discernment for that. Let me clarify the Seven of Cups. Yep, and there's this like period, I think right now it feels like this period, especially with like the eclipse being in Virgo and Hermit, where you're becoming clear on what you want with the Seven of Cups. like reflecting, you're reflecting on what you're wanting out of life, what you're wanting in a partner, setting up your manifestations, your goals, a routine for yourself. And it's like reinventing Gemini to be better, to be a better version, to upgrade. And this is all going to take time. So it does feel like there's a month, I want to say like month trajectory. I'm not even going to say like when this is going to happen, because it's going to feel like you just have to be patient. Things are moving along, whether that's this person being a better version of themselves for you, also going through some wake up call in their own space, or you upgrading and finding a connection that meets all your standards. So Gemini, let's look into the person on your mind or in your energy to see how they are showing up for you and just what's going on there. Let's see here. I know if the Devil card comes out, it's going to be this person that, you know, was wishy-washy, hot and cold, on and off, or just very egotistical. But let's see, who is coming in Gemini's energy? Who is in Gemini's energy? Who is Gemini thinking about? Who is in Gemini's energy? What do they feel towards Gemini? Okay. What is their next move towards Gemini? Okay, well, I don't see the, well, I see the Devil on the deck, but it didn't come out. So let's see here. Yeah, okay, so this person that's in your energy, it feels like they're younger than you, or they're just a lot less mature than you. They have a very strict way of thinking where they see things black and white, and this could just be to them being naive, in order, like, having a really young mindset where they still see things childishly, or maybe they just have a very jaded mindset due to their parents' relationship. It's kind of like they have a way of thinking that, you know, it sets them apart, but also I feel like this person is very strict with themselves and like stoic, so, but like wishy-washy on it all. I don't feel like they have a clear understanding of how relationships are supposed to work, but they act like they do. It feels like this person, you know, they're quick to end things or feel like they're the prize in the connection. They might, or they're overdue for an apology, or they think that you're overdue, and it's because they put themselves in this victim mentality all the time. Or they just feel like they're the prize, you know, they want a lot of attention on them, and they also project their own insecurities onto the connection that kind of have this black and white, like it's this or that, it's my way or the highway type of deal. And I do feel like this person, you know, they think about you often. They think about how you're different. They see potential with you. I just don't know if this person's old enough for that type of future that they see for you, with you, or they're not financially stable enough. I feel like this person wants to come towards you, but they also don't really have like a way to come towards you. They know that like they still need to work on themselves, or there's some type of growth that needs to happen in the connection. Something about school. I don't know if this person didn't go to school or they go to school. or they want to go to school, but there's something like your school could also intimidate this, like your education could also intimidate this person, where they just don't feel like they're enough. I do feel like this person wants to come towards you. They do, but it's like it's almost holding them, they hold themselves back. I feel like this person sees a future with you in some way, and I do feel like they're holding back right now, and it's because they're focusing on themselves, but they do think about you, and they're in their emotions about you. I feel like this person thinks about you every day, and they think about coming towards you, communicating with you, but they just, I feel like they keep self-sabotaging it. And I think that the more that you focus on yourself and redirect this energy onto you and kind of let go of this connection, the more that they get into their feelings. And I don't know if they moved away, or you just haven't seen each other or talked in a while, or there's just something where like the distance, the absence makes the heart grow fonder for this person to you. I feel like you understood them in a way that a lot of people don't, and they really look up to you. I feel like they really value this connection with you, and they want to be a better version for you, and I think they know that you deserve a better version. So yeah, I also feel like this person holds a lot of pride and trust issues that, you know, hold them back. And I think that they want to give this the benefit of the doubt, but they're scared. And I just feel like this person needs a lot of growing up to do. And look, guys, this is what came out. So unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then we have time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I feel like you both have strong feelings for each other. You know, you care about each other, but there's just something that is missing in the connection, and I don't know whether that is both of you needing to do your own separate work on yourselves apart, to find something that is more aligned on your current path, or to come back stronger. With the unrequited love, it just feels like it's not the right time for this connection, and they were taken off for a reason. And this could be that something else is coming in, something better. You need to focus on yourself. You need to redirect this energy back onto you and get a real reflection of what kind of relationship you want for the future, even though you have feelings for this person and they have feelings for you as well. Let's see here. What advice does Gemini need to know? Whoa. Okay, we have strength. It takes great strength to be soft. Aw, that's a nice card. And then we have be cautious of those who take more than they give. I think that's important as well. Like, you need to know where you want to invest your time and energy, and stop giving your energy to people that, you know, don't fully value you, and also that don't see the connection for something that they can own up to. Like, if they, I mean, they see potential, but where is it going to leave you? Like, what type of growth are they looking at? Are you on the same page? Do you both want the same things out of life? And it's important to be vulnerable with yourself to see, like, yeah, this wasn't in, like, you need to be vulnerable with yourself and be real with what you actually want in a connection, so you can kind of work on those weak spots of, like, okay, maybe I do fall into connections where I'm sexually attracted to the person, and that's going to be a weak spot for you that you need to set a boundary on, where you want to meet certain, or you need certain standards met before, you know, that weak spot comes into play. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But I love you all so much, Gemini. I just wanted to come on here real quick and share this message. So continue to work on yourself. If you want to get back to this person and kind of like ignore them back, you know, play that evil twin game. I do see that's going to be possible, but Gemini, it's like really about you redirecting that energy onto yourself and bringing in something that's more in alignment with you. Okay, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.